If you still believe no degree means no future, then you are living in a yesterday's Africa. You see, the truth is, AI has started a silent revolution that is making certificates look like overpriced receipts. Welcome to Paradigm Shift. My name is Patrick Bafi. Here, we teach you how to dramatically improve the quality of your life. See, before we start, I'd like you to like, share, and subscribe. So, let me start by asking you a very uncomfortable question. You see, what if the degree your parents sacrificed everything for is no longer the main thing deciding your future? Hold on. Relax. I want you to relax now. Don't get angry yet. I'm not saying education is useless, but I am saying something has changed. Because right now, somewhere in Accra, Lagos, or Nairobi, Kenya, whatever, there's a young person with no degree, working with AI, earning in dollars, while a graduate is sitting at home, refreshing their email and praying for any opportunity. You see, that right there is not a motivational talk. That is real. And whether you are in Ghana, UK, US, Japan, Nigeria, Mexico, this conversation concerns you. You see, today we are talking about how AI is quietly creating new careers for Africans without asking for degree, permission, or connections. Back in the day, we have to go through all this process, school, then you come back and, you're still looking for a connection to get to a better position. AI is changing that. Yet, stay with me to the end because, I know one sentence might offend you, but it might also, change your life. So now let's talk about the system we grew up with. You see, most of us, we grew up with a very clear formula. Go to school, get, good grades, enter university or college, graduate, then get a good job. And this is the part that I like so much. Make your parents proud. Very simple, clean and respectable, right? But here's the uncomfortable truth. That system was built for a world that no longer exists. You see, back then, information was real. Now, information is everywhere. You see, back then, companies needed degrees as a filter. Now, companies need just results. A certificate used to answer the question, can this person do the job? Today, no more. Employees are asking a different question. Can you show me what you've done? And AI has completely changed how people answer that question. All right, let's look at this, right? And this is very how we all started saying AI is taking our job. You see, AI is not stealing our jobs. It is exposing people. How? Let's be honest. People love saying that, AI will take our jobs. AI will take our jobs. Yeah, some part is true, but it depends. You see, that thing makes for great headlines, and WhatsApp voice notes and, social media. AI is taking our job. You see, but here's the real truth. AI is not replacing hardworking people. No way. AI is replacing routine and laziness. You see, if your job is to follow instruction, copy, repeating, waiting, then yes, AI is already doing that faster, cheaper, and fewer complaints. But if your value is thinking, adapting, solving problems, and learning fast, that's the key. AI doesn't replace you. AI multiplies you. And Africa, you know how, especially those who grew up, learning to survive with little, are actually very good at adapting. I mean, you can see that. So now let's go back and start talking about that the degrees now, the degrees, for getting jobs. See, the degree is now optional, not useless. No, it's not useless. It's optional. Let me say it clear again. A degree is not useless, but it's no longer magical. You see, a degree without skill these days is just expensive paper. But you see, a skill without a degree can now earn real money. You see, that's why we are seeing AI content creators, AI virtual assistants, AI researchers, AI designers, prompt engineers, and on and on and on. See, some of them never step a foot in university lecture hall. And no, they are not lucky. Nope. They are simply using tools that didn't exist when our parents were growing up. You see, AI doesn't care where you went to school. AI really cares. Can you use it properly? Or can you deliver value? That's all AI cares. So are you still going to clench onto the degree? Or are you going to go out there and put the value? Now let me talk about Africans back home. You see, Africans back home are quickly catching up. And here's why. Here's something surprising. You see, some Africans are at home are adapting faster than Africans abroad. Why? Because see, necessity sharpens the mind. When internet data is expensive, yeah, you maximize it. You see, when jobs are scarce, you become creative. When nobody is coming to save you, you learn faster. That is why right now, somewhere in Kumasi or somewhere in Lagos can freelance for a company in Germany. You see, that's why right now someone in Tamale or Ouagadougou can manage social media client in the US. You see, AI remove geography from opportunity. You see, your location no longer could disqualify you. Your skill do. Now, a message for the diasporans. Now, let me talk to Africans in the diaspora. This part might hurt a little. You have a better internet, better devices, better access to training. See, but many of us are stuck in surviving mood, working long hours, tired, and when we have time, watching videos for entertainment instead of education. You see, AI could be your exit plan, or AI could be your career reset, or your side income, even your bridge back home, because there are so many people that they want to go back home, but they can't. AI is there, and it can be your bridge back home. but only if you treat this seriously. You see, bringing abroad is not advantage anymore. We used to think that it's advantage, but it's not advantage anymore. Execution is. Execution is. So let's talk about AI skills that pay, without the hype. Let me remove the noise and talk practically. You see, right now, AI is being used to write content, edit videos, design graphics, manage customers, analyze data, build simple, automations, and on and on. This means there are new roles emerging every time. We see AI virtual assistants, AI content creator, content specialists, AI prompt designers, automating assistants. You see, most of these jobs will not. They don't ask for your GPA. They don't. But you know what they ask? Can you do the work? Can you do it consistently? Can you learn fast? That is the key. The fast. Can you learn fast? That's all. It doesn't ask for GPAs. Can you do the work? Can you do it consistently? Can you learn fast? That's all it's asking. You see, even the real skill is not AI. It is learning fast. You see, here's the secret that nobody likes to hear. The most valuable skill today is not coding, not designing, not even AI itself. It is the ability to learn fast and adapt. See, people who attach their entire identity to one career, like career, will struggle. People who say, "Hey, I'm a banker, I'm a teacher, I'm a surgeon, I'm this, I'm just this," will feel lost. Yes. But people who say, "I can learn, I can switch, I can adjust," will always find a way to earn. So now let's see the African biggest choice. Africa is standing at a crossroads. See, we can build with AI, solve our own problems, create value, and even export services. Or we can sit back, complain, consume, tools that built by others. That same way we've been doing for decades. But what we have to remember is consumers pay, builders earn. And history is clear about that. History is very clear on which side wins. If you consume, you don't go anywhere. But if you build, you earn, because people will be using your service. So it's about time we change our mindset. The mindset shift. So we should stop asking, what course should I study? And we should start asking, what course should I study? We should start asking, what problem can I solve? It's about time you start asking those questions. What problem can I solve? We should stop asking, who will employ me? And start asking, what value can I offer? Because AI reward problem solvers, not certificate holders. Are we still going to sit back without shifting our mindset? You see, anytime there's industrial revolution, there's wealth transfer. And we sit back and wait till people start building and we start using what they built. That is where the gaps start widening. The good thing is AI is different from all other industrial revolutions that have happened. And this is happening so quick. Today I was talking about how it took internet almost like 13 years or so before 1 billion people started using it. Same way it took social media about 8 years, around 8 years before they had 1 million subscribers or users. You see, ChatGTP, it took only 2.5 years for it to hit 1 billion users. It tells you how AI is moving so quick, and we got to move fast. We shouldn't be sitting on a sideline like we used to do. And when this world transfer, we are not part of it. But I believe we have a chance because this is the only time that we can use this in our own language to do everything that we want. At this point, we can do so many things. So what are we doing about it? What are we doing about it? Before we continue, you see, it's tax time, and Patrick Solutions, our services is there for you. Tax time. So if you want your taxes done, get in touch with Patrick Solutions, 703-981-1910 or patricksolutions@gmail. Get in touch, we will help you. We just don't file your taxes. We also help you with financial issues. When you file your taxes, it's throughout the whole year. You have questions, you come to us about your finances. And we explain everything to you, not just filing it, how you can maximize your tax, how you can make sure you're paying tax, not paying tax legally. Yes, legally, that's the key. So we help you with so many things. When you file your tax, it's not just filing the tax. We go beyond that. And also there's a class coming up, AI class coming up for healthcare professionals. AI class for healthcare professionals, which is going to be on 8th February. February 8th, yes, Sunday the February 8th, 2026 at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. GMT. Yes. So here is it. But actually there's a training class coming out on March 31st for AI governance training class. If you want to be part of it, I'll put the QR code or get in touch with patricksolutions@gmail.com or 703-981-1910 to register. We have a long time for it to start, so you can get in and register. Let's go back. So, yeah, get yourself registered for AI class coming up. The February class for careers in artificial intelligence for healthcare professionals. That is a free, free program. But the first is a training for AI governance certification, and that's a paid one. It's a training, is 6 to 8 weeks training. I'll put it back on it again. But let's continue. You see, let me end with this. You see, your parents did their best with the information they had. But you and I, we live in a different world now. A world where your phone is your classroom. The internet is a marketplace. AI is a multiplier. You see, now no degree doesn't mean no future, but no skill definitely does. So the question again is not whether AI will change Africa. The question is whether you will change it with it. And if this video challenge you, share with someone or share with one person and tell me in the comment which AI skill you do want to learn first. Again, anytime there's industrial revolution, there's transfer of wealth. So we can't be sitting on sidelines anymore. You see, this is the time that I believe this is our time as an Africans, because this is the time that, or this is something that we can create anything with, and not just wait for people to create it before we start using it. You see, when you look at all the other things, we just sit back like unconcerned, like we are not part of it. And when people build it after that, we start being users. We have TikTok account, we have whatever, Facebook account, we have, all these accounts, but we don't build anything. But I believe this is the time for us to start building it. And we, only if we can get in and get in fast. Again, that's what I'm saying. We are doing this class on the 31st March 2026. Join the class. On February 8th also, there's another class going on. That's AI class for healthcare professionals. AI class for healthcare professionals, and that's free. Yeah. So join that, especially if you're healthcare. There are so many things you can do these days when you're, nurse, doctors, LPNs. There are so many things you can do to get in there. And like I said, getting in and getting in fast. So this is the careers in artificial intelligence for healthcare professionals, for nurses, doctors, LPNs, CNAs, healthcare workers in general. It's 2 p.m. Sunday the 8th, 2026 for Eastern Standard Time, and it's 7 p.m. GMT. And you can join us on youtube.com/Patrick Barfi live. Yes. And on the March 30th, that's where the 6 to 8 week class starts. Yes, 6 to 8 week class starts. Let me put the link here. I'll put the link in the chat. You can use the chat. You can use that link. Let me go. Where is the link? You can use that link to register for the 30th class. You can use that link for the 31st, starting 6 to 8 week class. And you can use that link to study. Or there's a QR code. You can use that QR code also to do that. Let me see. And it's artificial intelligence or AI governance class, which is starting on the 31st of March. I've put a link in the chat. Yeah. Or you can get to, you can use that link to register. Again, it's the tax season, and most of us, we need to file our taxes. Almost everyone, we got to file our taxes. And Patrick Solution is here for helping hand. And like I said, we don't just file taxes. We talk to you after filing your taxes, or even before filing your taxes, how you can prepare for next year, 2027. We're always ahead. For when it comes to taxes, we don't have to wait till January before we start thinking about taxes. We always have to start ahead. So get in touch, and we will help you take care of your taxes. We are trusted, reliable, efficient. So get in touch with Patrick Solution, and yet not just taxes. We do mortgages also. All right. So, folks, let's make sure we are not sitting on the sidelines like we always do. We are not going to sit on the sidelines anymore. This time is different. We need to be part of this. You know, we've always been sitting on the side, part of it. Yep, AI is the biggest opportunity Africa has had since mobile money. Yes. So make sure you spend wisely, saving